In a creepy, dimly lit operating room, Conan and two others slowly approach an operating table. Suddenly, the patient on the table begins to shake violently, and blood gushes out from his stomach. As they turn around, a person with exposed internal organs appears behind them. Earlier, Conan and his two companions were invited by several college students majoring in film and television to visit a haunted house they designed. The student with the exposed organs is called Kawako, while the one lying on the bed, playing the role of the patient, is a classmate named Tingchi. At this moment, Kawako suddenly notices something unusual. According to the plan, Tingchi, who was lying on the bed, was supposed to jump up and scare people, but now he remains motionless. Another classmate hurriedly picks up Tingchi, wanting to rush him to the hospital immediately, but Conan stops them. Just as the oxygen mask was removed, Conan smelled a hint of bitter almonds. It was cyanide. Officer Mumu arrives at the scene and preliminarily speculates that Tingchi died from cyanide poisoning. According to the classmates, the gushing blood from the stomach and the shaking bed were all pre-designed mechanisms, and both required manual control. When the bed was shaking, Ran also saw Tingchi's wildly kicking feet, clearly indicating that he was alive. In other words, Tingchi died from poisoning right in front of the three of them. Another person has died. This is already the second classmate to die, says student Joey. It turns out that Liba, the chief planner of the haunted house, had committed suicide a month ago. He had been working hard on this project, but he uncharacteristically locked himself in his room for a week. When Tingchi and others came to visit him, they only found his cold corpse. From his suicide note, they learned that Liba had cancer and only had 6 months to live. After this, for some unknown reason, Tingchi's personality drastically changed. Not only did he become addicted to filming horror movies, but he also took large doses of sleeping pills to experience the moment between life and death. Sometimes he even put a nail in his mouth. Kawako speculates that maybe this time he also wanted to experience this feeling, so he put cyanide in his mouth, but it backfired. Officer Mumu also speculates that this might be a suicide case, but Conan discovers some doubts.